and let us all do we can to build a better future.
So this is something that just happened recently, actually. So Georgia Governor Brian Kemp on Thursday signed into law a sweeping Republican-sponsored overhaul of the state elections that includes new restrictions on voting by mail and gives the legislature greater control over how elections are run. Among other things, the law requires a photo ID in order to vote absentee by mail. After more than 1.3 million Georgia voters used the option during COVID-19 pandemic. It also cuts the time people have to request an absentee ballot and limits where drop boxes can be placed and where they can be accessed. Democrats and voting rights groups say the law will disproportionately disenfranchise voters of color. This part of a wave of GOP-based backed elections introducing in states around the nation after President Trump stoked false claims that fraud led his 2020 election defeat. The bill, SB 202, passed the state House 100 to 75 earlier Thursday before the state Senate quickly agreed to House changes 34 to 20. Republicans in the legislature were in support while Democrats were opposed. Kemp delivered remarks on the bill during a live stream and was interrupted by Georgia State Representative Park Cannon. Cannon, who was among a group of protesters, knocked on Kemp's door and was subsequently arrested by police, as you do in a democratic country. She has been charged with felony obstruction of law enforcement and preventing or disrupting General Assembly sessions or other meetings of members, a misdemeanor. She was later released. We actually have a video of that.
Yeah, we do have a video, so let's go ahead and pull up that tweet that we have in the show notes. Again, everyone that's watching, you can find all the links and all the articles to our show on the live stream here in the show notes. So if you're watching this clipped, you just go to our live stream. You'll find the show notes with all the links to the articles and videos that we use for our show. Let's go and play it. This will be difficult to watch.
Why are y'all arresting her? Why are you arresting her? Can you cite the code? Why are y'all arresting her? Stop suppressing the vote. Why are y'all arresting her? What did she do?
This is a lawmaker, by the way.
What did she do? Can y'all cite the code? What did she do?
Where are you taking me?
What did she do?
Stop. Where are you taking me?
What did she do? What did she do? What did she do?
She's part of the Georgia legislature.
What did she do? What did she do? What did she do? What did she do? Excuse me, what did she do? 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 What did she do?
That will affect all Georgians, and you are choosing to
Why is she getting arrested?
an elected official. You are choosing
Why are y'all arresting her? Why are y'all arresting her? What did she do? What did she do?
Cite the statute.
What did she
Cite
do?
the statute that you are
Y'all
arresting.
need to be arresting Governor Kemp.
Let me say something. We sit here every single day and we defend these bad bills, like SB 202. And all we asked is for her to be able to see them sign a bill that is signing our rights away. And you arrested her. She did not touch anybody. She did not say any slanderous words to any of these standards. But you're going to tell me that you arrested a sitting state representative for nothing. She didn't do anything but knock on the governor's door. I'm done. I'm so done. I'm so done. Protect and serve who? Protect and serve who? Protect and serve the Georgians. Because she knocked on the door. You just arrested a state representative. I'm done.
She was elected to serve the people of Georgia, the same as Governor Kemp.
You think this is...
So that was difficult to watch,
I
and
bet those cops were like, man, I really miss Jim Crow. I get to live it again just a little bit.
you know, another thing too I want to bring up is that if you compare this to what we saw on January 6th, where the cops let the rioters in, it's a fact. Look, and of course there were some areas where there was confrontation between the protesters. I mean, the rioters.
Police are supposed to deal with that, aren't they?
Yeah, but the thing is, one little knock on a door, all of a sudden that's World War III. But hey, those rioters at the Capitol, they could do whatever they want, you know?
This is World War III. Signing away the rights of hundreds of thousands of your citizens, not an issue.
Not an issue, yeah. And an elected official, a legislature, was arrested. I think she has every right to find out what's in that bill, as should any legislature, be they in the House, Senate, be they a House representative, or be they at the federal level for the U.S. Senate or U.S. House of Representatives. Everyone should know what's in the bill. And she had every right to read what was in it. And I doubt that a knock is truly an arrestable offense, but at least
A felony.
It's a felony. Yeah, that's right. It's a felony. A knock. There are some dark times ahead, and again, with this pathway of censorship, with this corrupt system that we have, it's quite clear that the people need to step up. Now, does this look like a general strike that needs to happen? Must there be a real political movement to happen in this country? I don't know what it's going to take to set it off, but our rights are constantly being denied. Our rights are being ignored. Our politicians only cater to the top 1%, and we only have a precious handful of elected officials that actually do care about us. Majority's, and the thing is, like, majority of the time, we're always let down by our politicians, but as soon as we see someone step up and do the right thing, they're almost silenced, they're kicked out of office, they're arrested, and this is not a healthy democracy that we have here. And if we're going to fight for that better future, we can't. It's one thing to have a politician fight for us, and for that, that's great. But at the end of the day, the ball is in our court. The people watching, you watching right now, there has to be a real political movement. But something's got to give to where all of us have got to step up. I'm tired of us being pushed around, and I'm tired of us being stepped on. And again, with independent media and the censorship that we're dealing with, we're all going to have to be really careful, especially when it comes down to fighting for that better future. But if we don't take action now, we're done for.
Yeah.